following episode is being preempted by the Win social media tour.
Welcome to episode of Geeking Out with the Metal Geek. I'm your host, the Metal Geek, and I have one thing to say. Tomorrow night, 24 hours, we will be live from the Mecca in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. So if you haven't bought your tickets, make sure you go out and buy your tickets because that is going to be an absolutely stacked show. I will have a table set up, so make sure you come by, say hi to me, say hi to the wrestlers, and let's do this. Our guest right now tonight is what representing CMD, Camden's Most Dangerous. Let's give a geeking out welcome to Boom Harden. What's
Hey,
going
what's up,
on?
man? How you doing?
What's going on? How's it going?
Not much, just chilling.
Yeah. 24 hours, man. It's one more sleep till win.
Yeah, I definitely do like to take the day before wrestling show and just kind of cool off if I have the time to. Just relax, make sure I stretch, make sure I get plenty of fluids.
Yeah. So, like for example, how did you guys get how did you and Deshaun get you started in the wrestling business?
So Deshaun, he started like a little bit before I did, actually, way before I did. He started in I believe around '07 at the Chicago Wrestle Factory. He was trained by Mike Quackenbush and Chris Hero. I started training at CZW probably in 2016 under DJ High and Preacher Phineas James. And then in our paths in wrestling, we end up coming together like two trains in the night, two strangers in the night, becoming CMD.
Yeah. So I how did how did you fall in love with professional wrestling exactly?
So I had an older cousin, and he had the SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 video game. And I remember I just spent a lot of time with him playing that. And I first knew a lot of wrestlers as video game characters. And then my dad came home from work one day, he just threw wrestling on. Like, oh, you like wrestling? Well, here's wrestling. It was an episode of SmackDown in 2007, and I was just hooked ever since then.
Yeah. So what was the do you remember the match that you saw or
I remember the main event was a battle royal because I think it was the go home show before the Royal Rumble. I just remember the Undertaker just showing up, just cleaning house. I remember that.
yeah. So Undertaker's got to be one of your favorite. Is that one of your favorites of all time or
He's
you
my
would say?
favorite. Yeah, yeah, he's my
Yeah.
absolute favorite.
What would you say some of your favorite Undertaker matches are?
Definitely his matches with Shawn Michaels at Mania. Um, Definitely his matches with Batista. His matches with Triple H as well. His stuff with Mankind.
That guy that we don't I like to announce CM Punk right there. CM Punk and Undertaker, and it's another classic one right there.
Yeah, I actually I haven't watched that too much, but I definitely need to go back and watch some of that stuff though.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, 24 hours we got for the next win show, which is tomorrow. And you guys are going to be in the scramble match. Have you guys been watching any scramble matches recently, or to
Oh
get
yeah,
you
we
hyped?
definitely been doing a lot of tape study on the classic. We want to say Ring of Honor Scrabble tag matches, where it's just on go, on go, on go, just the entire time, just making sure you can keep pace with action. Also know what's happening in the ring and also what's outside.
Yeah. So yeah, you got who do you got in there? You got Wasted Youth. You got CMD in there. You have the new backstage which are the tag team champions, and yeah, that tag team
The
that beat you,
audacity.
the audacity that
Yeah,
beat
the
you.
audacity.
Now it's your guys' time to get some revenge right now because they beat you guys in the first round. Just in the first round of the last show. So now this is where it'll matter. Well, the last show mattered too, but this show also matters because these are going to be for the tag team titles. So now you guys can get some revenge on the Audacity and take those tag titles.
Well, yeah, of course, like we do want to get back at the Audacity, but I don't think that really trumps or surpasses like the severity of wanting to be WIN tag champs. Period. Like if the Audacity were in the match, we'd come with the same amount of energy as if they were not in it. We have a goal at stake, and we want to achieve that goal. Where if we just so happen to beat the Audacity in the process, that's just icing on top of the cake.
Exactly. It's like you get a 2-for-1 sale right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you also have these two other teams that are just
They're trying to get the gold as well. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But so you get talk about like I know Deshaun's going to actually do a seminar. So if you want to talk a little bit about that as well.
Yeah, so Deshaun Pratt and Johnny Kashmere are doing a tag team seminar tomorrow at 4 p.m. at the Ridgefield Park building prior to the WIN show. So if you're a wrestler, not just a tag team wrestler, just a wrestler who wants to understand like the inner workings of like psychology and how to like construct your things, is definitely a seminar for you. I couldn't like I'm gonna be there myself. I'm definitely gonna partake in this seminar. So I can't like tell you how much is going to benefit me, how much it will benefit you if you want to attend the seminar.
You guys are going to get like so much knowledge from just these two veterans right here, Johnny Kashmere and Sean Pratt right there. So it's like, what if you're a wrestler? Why would you not want to sign up for this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only thing I can like think of is like if you like just get off of work or something like that. But even then, it's like if you make it happen, definitely make it happen.
And it's a reasonable price too if you're a wrestler too. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like most seminars cost like $100, $200. I think what is this like? I think it's reasonable. I think it's like, isn't it 20 or
Oh yeah, I believe it's like 25.
25, which is reasonable, and you're gonna get tons of knowledge from Johnny Kashmere and Sean Pratt right there. So that's
Yeah,
just that's another reason just to sign up for it.
I know, and really it's like a 2-for-1 combo where it's like, and plus they're gonna be at the building all night. So even if like you come for the seminar and like, so it's just gonna be like you're gonna get like so much out of it. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah. So what have been some of your favorite? Who are some of your favorite dream opponents that you would love to get in the ring with that you have not get in the ring with yet?
So for a big one for me and Deshaun right now is definitely the Motor City Machine Guns.
The Motor City Machine Guns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
yeah,
want to say Motor City Machine Guns. I also want to say FTR. Definitely FTR.
FTR. I mean, you guys knocked SATs off that list right there because SATs are probably some of the best in the game right now. You know?
I wouldn't want to say knock them off the list. More so like we crossed them off the list, but it's like we still like want to keep going at them. Like as many matches we can get with SATs, the better.
Yeah. What would you say like some of the things that you learned from SATs are?
Oh man, just I don't know, just understanding. Like a lot of people like to say like think outside the box. Working with the SATs made me realize that there is no box. Like,
No,
don't
right?
like try to like constrain yourself to like what you're capable of doing with wrestling. Like, there's always like new creative, innovative things you can always try to do. I think that's
Uh,
really like what SATs, and also just like pride in history. Because like I grew up like I don't want to say I grew up an indie wrestling fan, but like around the time I was like just becoming like a early teenager, I started like looking back. And to be able to like work with guys that like whose stuff I used to watch, that was also a blessing. Like I can't be any more thankful for that than I already am.
mhm. So getting back to the Audacity now, is there anything that you and Deshaun learned that the mistake you made that say, oh, we're not going to fall for that again?
I can definitely say that, and this is really hard for me to admit, but going into the tournament, we underestimated the Audacity greatly. We think that in terms of like the tournament brackets, that like for like a better term, they were on the bottom half of the brackets, but the Audacity is a real team. They are a team to keep note of. So we cannot underestimate their abilities anymore. Like I'm definitely like happy for the Audacity as far as them like getting their props elsewhere. Like they're doing big things right now coming up for themselves, but I personally don't think they're better than CMD. So Deshaun and I, we're gonna reclaim our status over the Audacity.
So yeah, so that's I can't wait for that match, which is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Um, if you guys haven't bought your tickets yet, I mean, the last show was absolutely awesome because I mean, it had a stat card, and this show is just going to deliver as well. You know, this is another stat card right here.
Yeah, it's gonna be super stacked. Like so many good matches on this card.
Like what matches besides your match are you guys looking forward to on that you guys sit back and watch and just be like,
Definitely Joey Conway with Peter Savage. Definitely that match.
I mean Brian Johnson, I mean, right?
Oh yeah, no, I mean I mean their individual matches. Joey Conway's match and PJ Savage's match.
PJ Savage and Steve right there, man.
Yep. My man Pena. Oh my God. So I love Pena so much. Yeah,
I'm
no,
looking for
yeah.
not only that, you got Chris Cage and Brenda Lee. They're gonna steal the show right there as well, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then you have the return of the ring to Johnny Cashmere take down Ichiban, which
It's
should be
Ichiban.
don't sleep on that match right there, you know.
That match gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm. And then you got the Gordons and the Miracle Generator. What? No, you got that one, and you got the crown the first ever invitational match, which is awesome. You have four of the most awesome guys in this match. Who do you got in this match? You'd say
Mm, that's really hard.
I say
Probably.
you don't sleep on Face though. You don't sleep. Face would probably kill everybody.
Face is my pick just because of like what I've seen of him in WIN. But I am the most familiar with Griffin McCoy. I really can't tell because like everybody in here just has like unadulterated energy unto themselves. Nikolai White's major as well, and so is Santos. So it's like I like that match because like there's so many different factors, and you really can't tell who's just gonna top who in that
Yeah.
matchup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, can't wait. Just make sure you go buy your tickets. It's this tomorrow night, 24 hours. Geek will be there, so make sure you stop by, say hi to Geek, say hi to Boom Harden and Sean DePratt. You know, CMD right there. But yeah, should be a fun time tomorrow. And you know, have you got any like what you call it? Have you been training for any particular training for this match or the scramble match?
Just like my usual workouts, just as far as like push-ups, squats, sit-ups, jumping jacks, just a lot of like house eggs and things like that. And also just like situational awareness. Like I've said, like Deshaun and I, we've just been like watching plenty of like tag scramble matches, just so, like we can get a vibe of like what to expect, what to be aware of, notice other people's mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Just a lot of that.
Is there a place in the country you haven't not traveled to yet?
Mm. It's funny that you say that because, like, actually, like, there's something that me and Deshaun have made note of about this month in particular. In September, by the end of this month, we've wrestled in 5 different states just this month alone. Early this month, we hit Maryland. Then a few weeks after that, we hit Jersey, then Florida, and New York, and Delaware, all within this month. So that's five
Yeah.
states right there. And prior to that, we've also wrestled in Pennsylvania. I myself have wrestled in Indiana. And I think those just maybe like the 7 states I have wrestled in. So
Yeah.
there's like, yeah,
Are
I
you
think.
looking? Sorry, you're looking forward to like leaving the country or and like Japan or England or anywhere?
Oh yeah, so actually, a few months ago, I actually did do an excursion of Europe. I wrestled in Germany and England and Amsterdam as well. That was pretty fun. And I do look to go to Japan at some point in my career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that seems. I just recently watched actually a match with with the slime balls. Absolutely love that match, by the way.
Thank you.
That yeah, I don't think I've ever seen I think Sage do a Canadian destroyer, and I see him doing it in that match. That match was absolutely awesome. Probably that's probably one of my favorite matches of yours, you know?
Thank
And
you.
yeah. Yeah, that match. Are you guys are still the CW tag team champions as well, right?
Actually, no, we just lost those titles
Oh,
to Milk Chocolate a couple weeks ago.
I was gonna ask if you had them with you or not. You know, if you still had
Nah,
them.
but nah, we're on the road to get them back though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is, is there all right? And here's a oddball question: is there any type of food you guys enjoy?
pizza,
Pizza. Yeah.
pizza, yeah, pizza, good steak. I myself personally, I love ice cream. I think Deshaun, he's more of a Haro gummy kind of guy.
I don't know what it is, but just for some reason, like. It's like, what am I getting today for lunch? I'm looking around because I have a driving job, so I'm like traveling all over. So what am I getting for lunch? I'm
Yeah.
like, I guess it's pizza again.
Oh
It's like even though I had the day before, I'm getting pizza again. That's it. You know what I mean? Because it's like That's an easy food. It's just like just to consume. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to wait. It's already made for you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And sometimes it even tastes good when it's cold.
Oh, yeah, cold pizza is the best.
There's some good cold pizza spots. You know what I mean? If they've just been sitting there for a while, just heat in the oven, and it's just good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then there's just some good cold pizza spots. Like there's a place in Huntington. It's called Little Vincent's.
never been. Definitely need to check it out. I always like it. I always like hitting like new restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever want to make your way to Long Island or thinking about
Oh
making it?
yeah. Oh yeah, we definitely would love to. We're just looking for the
Because
opportunity. Yep.
there's a lot of spots like the scene right here in Long Island is just hot right now. You know.
Yeah.
hmm So what kind of TV shows you enjoy?
Ooh, that's a good question. Right now, I'm rewatching rather a series of unfortunate events.
Oh, I've
That's a show
heard
from
that.
Netflix.
I heard that show, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's like if you have like little kids around you or anything like that to watch, it's definitely like fun, like that kind of like fun kind of show. But it's like a bit more macabre, like a lot of like dark humor.
Um,
I also got done just I also just got done watching Winning Time on HBO Max.
Stranger Things
Like,
is a show you have to watch.
oh yeah, man, we talk. I love Stranger Things.
I think this season they say season 5 is going to be the best. I don't know if they could top season 4.
I think it can. I personally, my personal out of like all the seasons, I think my personal favorite probably was season 2. That's just me though, just like my personal taste.
I think season 3 was the worst.
Even probably, but it's like only if you compare it to the other seasons, where it's like I don't think like any Stranger Things season was bad, but it's like if you had to compare them, it's like all right, I guess you're the worst.
Yeah, to me like season 3 was bad, but like you said, out of all of them, I feel season 3 was the worst. But that's not saying much, you know what I mean? The whole series has been really good because each episode built to season 4.
Oh yeah,
That had to be my favorite epic scene when Eddie's just playing guitar, Metallica, Master of the Puppets, right there on the roof, right there, and the
that's so
bats are
sick.
going crazy. What?
I was so sick. I was like, yes, go. I was like, let's go.
Yeah, that was that, and I'm a big Last of Us game fan.
Last of Us. I haven't played the game ever. I definitely know about it. I definitely know about the TV show. I haven't played the game. I just haven't gotten around to it.
No, because
No.
the show is pretty good. I mean, I feel they're going in a really really good direction because it's like I feel Walking Dead was such a great show, but their problem was they ran out of material after 5 seasons, and then it started getting stale. so they started killing off characters, and that started pissing people off.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then so yeah, but Last of Us, they're just building that story very slow, where they don't even need, they don't even need to have I mean, the show has been great. There's been a lot of action, but they're just taking their time with the show and they're building that story.
That's good.
That's why I like. That's why I think that those make the best shows because you don't want to rush into shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like really. I think it depends like how you are as a viewer, because I think that like a lot of people, if like things are taking their time, people are like, I can get into this.
Yeah, and then they'll
Well,
change the channel.
yeah, but it's like I don't know. It's like sometimes you just need to like I don't know, just like expand your mind. Just like be patient with certain things.
Yeah. So do you have a favorite classic show or no?
Define classic.
Classic like what's it like 1990s?
Oh man, definitely Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
First been bad. It's for me. It's got to be Seinfeld.
That's valid. I like Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's a classic show, man. It's like everything. Like every time you talk about something, oh, that relates to a Seinfeld episode
Oh yeah,
because that show, like, man, was like there was that show was just so funny from back in the day,
yeah.
and it's like a fine wine. It aged because people. I think more people watch it now than they did back then. Because now you have Netflix and you could and Hulu and all that. You could go back and watch it a million times.
Plus, it's like it's always on syndication as well.
Hmm.
Like it's like one of probably like the most reran like one of the most reran shows. Like there's always a rerun of Seinfeld on.
Like that, The Office, and I think Friends are up there too.
Yeah, I was actually just watching Friends today.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Friends character? You say
Joey.
Joey, and why?
Joey, just because like to me personally, he's like the most relatable. He's just like
Mm,
there, just like I just want to eat. Like
yeah.
I think I definitely get the Joey the most, and like he's just like so childlike, like his view of the world.
Hmm. But yeah, so tomorrow, if you haven't bought your tickets, man, tickets are on sale now. You're gonna miss an amazing show. You're gonna get to see Boom, and you're gonna see Deshaun like wrestle and win the tag titles tomorrow. So
Let's go.
what?
Yeah, we're definitely winning the tag titles
You
tomorrow.
what? You definitely win the tag titles, man. There's no way, man. All right. How awesome would it be if you guys pinned Audacity?
That'd be oh man, that'd be so sweet. That would be our vindication for losing in the Legacy tournament.
Hmm. But yeah, So do you have any other shows coming up or?
Yeah, so actually, on the Saturday after this show, I'm wrestling in Delaware for DCW, a show called Stairway to Heaven. I'm actually in a ladder match, so that's gonna be pretty fun. And then I have CZW in Maryland on October 1st in Harvard Grace, Maryland, at the State Theater. And then October 14th, Deshaun and I are wrestling first class for Titan Championship Wrestling.
Yeah.
October 14th. Yep.
Hmm. You guys you have any social medias where people could find you or book you or whatever?
Oh yeah, you can reach me or find me as Boom Harden on Instagram. You can find Deshaun as Prince of CMD on Instagram as well. You can also find those are also our Twitter handles. Those are also our YouTube pages. And please buy a CMD t-shirt at PrestonTees.com/BoomHarden.
Or if you're gonna be at the show, you might as well buy them from you guys, right? In
Oh yeah, we
person.
got them all. Yeah, we have large, extra large, medium, small. We have two different designs, so it should be good.
Yeah. So all right. So make sure you guys buy your tickets. And this is the Metal Geek, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at Win.
Oh yeah.